Charlie Ford was a very popular defense attorney in D.C. Of course, all his clients were criminals, pimps and prostitutes and gamblers and drug dealers. So he was the self-proclaimed president of the Fifth Street Bar Association. Fifth Street Northwest was a central point where many of the legal defense attorneys and legal community was housed. So when somebody said, well, you got to go to Fifth Street and get yourself a lawyer, that usually meant you're in trouble. He was a very flamboyant character. So even if the police lost the case to him, they really didn't mind too much because he represented the Police Benevolent Association free of charge. And he had quite a who's who of clienteles. So Nestline being one, Emmett Warren being another, and other notable DC people. He even had clients as far as Chicago with Charlie Fischetti. The other thing about Charlie, he was friends with news people, and so he was always entertaining them and giving them information. But really, he never violated his legal ethics as far as what information he gave up. The other thing with Charlie is he was good friends with Onie Madden. Now, he's probably another forgotten figure, but Onie Madden was a mob chieftain in New York City. He was actually a British-born, but grew up in Hell's Kitchen, New York. His gang was called the Gopher Gang. And, but he was quite a violent mob chieftain in New York. He muscled his way into a lot of the nightclubs in D.C. at the time. But the one club he didn't muscle into, he actually bought. He bought the Club Deluxe up in Harlem, and he bought it from the heavyweight champion Jack Johnson. So he turned that club into the Cotton Club. So he's the original owner of the Cotton Club. So after some convictions in New York with the U.S. Attorney Thomas Dewey, the Mayor Fiorello LaGuardia, the Governor Franklin D. Roosevelt, he was exiled. He was deemed the persona non grata in New York, and it was exiled to Hot Springs, Arkansas, where he held court there. And Charlie Ford was a frequent visit to Onie Madden in Hot Springs, Arkansas, and just enjoy the mineral baths in Hot Springs. That's Charlie Ford.